We're back, and I'm going to go die as this guy because I grabbage with him. Let's just buff his damage. Dangbage. Oh, we've got some skill points. Let's see if I can do anything with that. Probably not, but who knows. Low. So we got the beam, divine protection, remedy, which is the really good one. This celestial orbs. Oh boy. 2 orbs rotate around the priest that fire small beams of holy light, dealing 8 magical damage. They'll automatically fire at the same target as holy light. Well, that'd be cool. Slightly larger impact area. So do we do more beam damage? Regains more health. I'm gonna go holy light. We're just gonna try beaming people. I mean, we got some amount of mana regen from the wizard, so hopefully we won't get immediately wrecked. I don't know. This is gonna go bad. All I have to do is beat the golem boss, and then we can shelve this guy for a while. And, you know, kind of rinse repeat a couple of times. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I like this game. I am actually quite regretful that I didn't play more of it. Oh, that's better. That's so much better. The only problem is the mana cost is higher. It's not. We'll be okay. Let's see. So what class is this? This is the priest, who is suffice to say, not the most durable cookie. He's okay. No, he's not. He is not durable in the slightest. I'll be grumping about this guy more than a little as we go along. But all I have to do is beat the golem once with this guy, and then we can kind of shelve him for a little while. I want that basic health regen. If I can get it. We'll see. Okay, so we get a bronze key. I guess this actually would be a decent candidate for buying like initial equipment from the general store. That might not be a bad idea. That's why I get the battle pope feel off of him. Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm okay so far. Okay, I've got some. Yeah, I don't have to be in the center of that circle for long. Just like a couple of hits or two, and that's all that matters. Okay. I'm getting better at this guy. His mana usage is still kind of bad, though. But that's okay. Let's see. I mean, it generates pretty quick. It's just the main thing is my max, my max is kind of low. That'll be sorted by levels and associated other things. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna need a lot more ore, but now that... Well, no, I'm definitely gonna need a lot more ore. It looks like I can only upgrade the town to a certain level, though. I'm curious. We probably have to do more, though. Oh boy! Oh, right. We should probably do expanded floors and enemy reinforcements, at the very least. Oh, you know what? Let's do these two in favor of gentle traps and imps. See, we don't want to do exceptional curatives. Let's get lousy consumables. Maybe? For bigger bottle? Or we could just do exceptional consumables and we'll go from here. Okay. This game always reminds you of Wanderlust, another pixel fantasy adventure multiplayer thing. Yeah, except for Wanderlust wasn't as good. I liked the idea of Wanderlust, but I think it needed more development to make it like as good as it could have been. But maybe that's just because, you know, I've played enough crosscode to okay, let's not stand there when that's happening. I've played enough crosscode to have like kind of high standards for these things. Okay, that's a decent chunk of HP. Yeah, so effectively what I have to do is kind of, I'm not going to say mad bomber people. But I have to more or less run up before they start shooting, drop the sphere, suck up a little bit of HP, and then bail. Okay. I'm getting the hang of this ish. I don't know. I enjoyed Wanderlust 2 all right, but it was like it needed more development, more something. Ow. More character abilities. More. I just remember one of the only reasons why we even beat it was because the game borked really hard. But, you know, maybe I didn't play it long enough to really, you know, get a good feel for the game. Because I played an okay amount of it. Flowing staff, extra skill power, magic damage on primary attack. Heck yeah, that's helpful. I guess kind of in the same vein, I'm really looking forward to Secrets of Grindia eventually coming out fully. Which, like, who knows when that's going to be, but I'm looking forward to it. What other games are there? There's a couple other, like, kind of top-down hack-and-slash games. Let's see. Not exactly in the same vein, but there's one called Sparklight that I think I'm going to go do... that I'm gonna go do, like, a demo for at PAX. Or, well, I'm gonna go there in person and, I guess, meet with the developers if I'm lucky. I tried meeting with them at PAX West, but they straight up just weren't there. It was kind of confusing. It was just like a computer by itself with the game on it. And I played it for a little while. I'm like, yep, this is neat. And then that was it. I wonder if you checked out the Hades content update yet. I haven't. I've been meaning to. We could potentially do some Hades after this. Kind of depends on timing. I kind of stay away from that game a little bit because it's hard. And as much as I enjoy a challenge, that game is hard enough to be hard on my hands. And I don't know if they've rebalanced it enough to make it, like, runnable. Because, like, I can play Nova Drift. I can lose constantly in Nova Drift and not even feel it. But Hades, like, by the time I'm done, I'm just like, my hand really hurts. Let's just send that off. I don't know why we're sending it down. I was assuming since we're going into a mountainside, we're going down. But no, apparently we're going up. Which I guess makes sense. You know, maybe for the bottom of a cliff or something. I don't know. Okay, well, feeling a bit bolder here. Let's see. But no, I still gotta go back and finish Hades, or play some more Hades, finish Genesis Alpha 1. That is also one of those games that I desperately need to play more of. Okay, there we go. Ow, that hurt though. Well, we got the really good consumable one, so even an apple heals me like crazy. Okay, so that's a good sign. Just gonna slowly back away. Unfortunately, the poison guys have a little bit more range than I do, which is unfortunate. Because it means I can't, like, just kite them slow. So we could probably pop these guys real quick. Nope. That's a hell of a lot of poison worms. Dang. There we go. Okay. I guess I did make it so that there would be more enemies on the floor. Whoa. Okay. So that got bad. That got bad for obvious reasons. Let's see, how are we doing on the map? We're doing... Alright, let's heal up to full. Oh, did I go with the more champions? I did. Go figure. I was wondering about this, but yeah. Go figure I'm getting smoked a little bit. I did set it so I'd be up against more harder enemies. Because on one hand, I want to gain more EXP. On the other hand, I would like to beat that golem. And I kind of shot myself in the foot hard here. Not so bad. But like, those are some tough cookies. Crap. I was assuming their AI broke. I was wrong. Okay. Good God. I messed up. I think I might just have to hang out and just let my mana come back for a little while. I don't think I have any easy options here. Because these champion worms are, well, they're kind of wrecking my face. I mean, luckily I went with the super consumables, which is good, but, like, a stiff breeze will kill the priest. Level, okay, 62% EXP. I'm still really curious about whether or not they still have that penalty. Because there used to be a penalty. Nope. There used to be a penalty that if you die, you'd actually end up losing some EXP as a result. I have no idea if they've rebalanced that or not. I hope they haven't, because that would suck. Okay, I'm just gonna wait for a bit. Nope. I thought they were coming for me. I guess they weren't. Okay, there we go. Ambushes. They mostly work. Yeah, let's wait until I get 45. I should be able to get close to these guys. Drop the damage zone and bail before everything gets real hairy. And then I can just sit here popping them as they turn the corner. Alright. Strategy. Success. Okay, I want to avoid eating that orange for a second. Because I can use that orange to go full. Wow. Okay. Oh goody, there's a spiker in there too. Okay. There's a lot of enemies all over the place. When I went with expanded floors, I was not exactly expecting I'd get this. Shoot. Well. Oh god, the EXP gain feels so slow. Wow. Okay, that has some serious range on it. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have leveled up my beam damage. I don't think I have the stats to sustain it as well as I'd like to. But I did leave some mana crystals in the corner. I did. I could go back for them. It's kind of one of those where it's like, really the only problem is I'm being impatient. If I were just playing this... If I was just playing this, like, normally, I would just sit around and wait for my mana to come back. But obviously, since I'm recording this, you know, I don't exactly want to be that slow. I'm just gonna hit and run with the zone. I think I killed it. No, it's still there. I killed other things. Okay. Yep, it's still there. But yeah, if you notice, my mana is coming back at, like, a relatively fast rate. Actually, funding this is not the problem. It's just being patient enough to let it, you know, fill back out again. Okay. And yeah, as I was saying yesterday, it's like, I bet this would actually be real easy with, like, a group. Okay, HP's looking fine. Don't need to be too aggressive here. Or, I don't need to be too cautious. Though, honestly, I shouldn't be too aggressive either. 'Cause that's how I die. Circle strafe the worms. 'Cause I got nothing left. No other strategies, no mana. It's the holy Casplody. Okay. And there. Perfect. Nope, not perfect. Okay. So, I'm pretty sure I already went in here. Yeah? Yeah, okay, we're good. How did I get past all these guys originally? Oh, I took the other path. Ah, that's a lot. I keep saying that, though. Like, oh boy, that's a lot of enemies. And then... I guess it hasn't been a problem yet. Probably say no champions on a priest run, though. Priest runs are... hurdy. Maybe not hurdy. Dangerous? Okay. Flee for a second. The sustain on that beam is rough. Okay, so we're good. We're good. Alright. Ah, there's so many of them. And I ate that. Well, I guess I'll just eat the apple. Probably should have waited now that I'm thinking about it, but whatever. Also, I'm pretty sure that's the mana crystals you were referring to. Those are not exactly... those were not in exactly the most convenient location for me. Okay, do we even have... Yeah, we do have a little bit left. We did also have a fountain for more potion charges. This is cool. Okay, extra skill power. That'll be nice. One thing I don't do in this game is I don't actually really utilize. Oh, there's some directly north. Oh, you're right. You are right. I'm a dingle man. I totally missed that. Okay, well, let's refill. I think we're golden. I think we got one more level of this though. And how close are we to level? So that's the EXP bar over there. Okay. Yeah, I want to pay attention to that. If you guys can help me out here, I want to see if that goes back down when I inevitably die on this run. I don't know when I'm gonna die, but I don't want to... I want to see if... Well, I don't want to die, but I know I'm going to die, because that's how this goes, especially with the priests. Okay. Let's see if we get lucky and not have a whole bunch of poison spitters this time around. Is this a go as far as you can before dying game? Yeah. Oh, that's just mean. I guess it's not that mean. Oh, health regen. Appreciated. Technically, this is one of the only characters with a healing spell, but, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be using it that much. Yes. Stay on the spikes. No. Get back on the spikes. Thank you. Let's see. Can I don't think I'm going to be able to lure anybody else in. Okay. Yeah, so it's kind of like Rogue Legacy, where you're supposed to go as far as you can, and then take the resources back with you, for, you know, upgrades at the main town. The caveat is you have to send the money back yourself. So, there's an elevator right over there that is pretty much the only way that I can, yep. The only way that I can save funds. I don't actually know what happens when you win a run, because the game is hard and scales in such a way that, you know, beating it on your first run would require some serious, ridiculous magic. That's just not fair. Okay. Shoot. I guess I'm just gonna pop all of them. That sucked. I was trying to... Oh, I pressed R. I pressed R instead of Q because instincts are dumb. If I can get these guys into a room where I can circle strafe them, they're not too bad. Because the problem is, most of the time it's a corridor where I have to flee backwards from them. And they are notably longer range than I am. Okay, what do we got down here? Just a smidge of money. Wonder if there's any mods for this game. It would have been smart for them to allow for custom modding. I could see... You know, custom characters and stuff being real popular in this game. But maybe that's just me being like an avid fan of Slay the Spire. And a fan of how they handled things. Okay. It's gonna hang out there. Got an explodey beetle. Just gonna sit up a little bit. Okay. What are we looking at? Just a couple of really basic dudes. Yeah, I'm mostly just afraid we're gonna run into another slew of, you know, big poisoners, and they're just going to chase me to death. Okay, what can we get? Extra XP? Yeah, I mean, Book of Speed ain't bad. Extra armor, spike flail. Extra physical damage on a... Let's grab that. I'm about to level up. I'd love to see a Necromancer mod. Yeah, that would be cool. I think a Minion Master in this game would probably be broken. Like, you probably would be able to do kind of unfair nonsense. But... Ow. Like, I'd like to see it. Okay, so that's a champion beetle. A champ beetle. Not to be confused with... man, I don't even know. Okay, let's see. So what do we got? Friends! Ow? Must have got bitten by a bat. Let's see. I got a little bit more. Okay. Yeah, I like those damage zones. They are handy. I wonder if I can get them to be bigger. Death. Yeah, I bet if you could get those zones to be a bit bigger, or like or just like honestly later on once you've got a little bit more oomph, I bet you can hang out in those like damage AoE zones and just utterly melt things. Damn it. I just pressed R again and drank a potion. Like a fool. Like a darn fool! Oh, okay. We're good. We're good. Keep it on him and plink him down. Boop. Probably didn't need to do that, but that's okay. Yeah, as long as I'm not getting pot shot too hard here, I can absolutely play defend the circle and destroy whomever. Hey! We've got a secret room. Blackjack, chance to stun. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, so looks like I've got one more elevator, a monolith, the shop if I care. Fortuitous events. I think that's +5 luck. I don't think it's anything else. That's fine. I'm assuming whatever I got there was not fancy. Let's see. So yeah, let's go up to the shop. Seeing as I'm up against the golem here, I have 500 and okay, so I can only buy one thing. How much does armor factor in? So that would only reduce my damage by like 10%, give or take. Whereas the spiked flail, the flat 3 physical damage, might help. As seeing as you're still playing the priest, I assume you haven't beat the first boss with him. This will be my first attempt. I don't know if it's going to go great. My main problem is just, I'm kind of bad. Let's see, there's some gold left over where the last enemies were. Yeah, there's like a smidge. Honestly, it's kind of chump change. 6% tax on 30 gold. That just feels cheap. Okay, so the +3 physical damage is not reflected as well. Actually, no, it probably is. I probably just have a lot more. Ow. Ow. I do have potions here. Whoops. To not be there. Okay. Got plenty of HP coming in. Just got to avoid. Okay, there we go. Got him. Extra gold gain. Well, I'll take that. And Bringers of Hope 3. So now we have 0.1 HP regen to all heroes. Not exactly amazing, but you know what? I'll take it. Okay, so we've made it on to we've made it on to tier 2. For better, mostly better. I was gonna say for better or worse, but that doesn't make any sense. Oh, and I have successfully cornered myself in a room with a bunch of skeletons. Good going, Wander. I did fine. Huh. I guess this character does actually kind of excel in tight spaces. Compared to, I'm trying to think of a character that doesn't. Maybe the warrior. Maybe? That's, I'm not entirely sure. Oh, is that the button right there? Oh yeah, that is the button there. Good eyes. Oh! Do I do bonus damage to the, I bet I'm doing bonus damage to the undead? No. I'm actually just doing a buttload of damage. Welcome to my damage hole. It's scary in here. Let's see, Archer. Now, Archer's got spin to win. So, like, Archer's got some pretty good chops for these sorts of things, too. So, I don't know. I'd almost say this guy would actually be an amazing arena goer. If I wanted to grind him, just drop the damage zone and then run away for a while. We'll have to do some arena runs later. Probably once I've gotten some more associated upgrades and whatnot. But I could see him... I could see this guy utterly dominating. Then again, that's pretty much true of everybody with the exception of the Gladiator. I feel like the Gladiator, despite the name, would possibly be the weakest one. You wonder you're on a bit earlier than usual, are you? I don't think so. I used to start around this time all the time. Back in, back in Kansas. The only reason why I've been starting potentially later recently is just because, errands. I have a lot of errands to do every day. Well, maybe not every day, but, you know, moving into a new place is, it's time-consuming. Okay. The fact that those like, spiker shots can actually traverse gaps makes me upset. I feel like you should be immune on the other side of pits. Oh. Got the Gladiator's second ability, it summons minions. Super good. Well, yeah, that would do it. Okay, I'm just gonna burn him out. Let's see. We have plenty of healing. Yeah, summoning minions could actually probably be broken good. Let's see. So, we're doing shockingly well as the priest. Let's see, we get map. Hey, that's scary. They draw the aggro. Interesting. Yeah, I'll have to give him another go today. I should have a whole bunch of skill points for him too soon. So might be worth it. Can I get you open? Yes. Book of Enlightenment. I'll take it. How are we doing? We're doing okay. Okay, now don't walk into the floor traps. Because that would be bad and stupid. This is a decent run, and squandering it like that would be embarrassing. Okay. So, did just bankrupt myself on mana, but worth it. Killed a lot. Of course, there's more. There's a lot more. But that's okay. I'm getting a feel for this character, probably just in time for me to bail on him. Let's see. Because, yeah, I'm probably going to switch to a different character fairly quickly in this process. really hoping I could kill the skeleton nest before it would, there we go. Before the rest of the guys would notice me. It's fine. Squander again. I know what I said. Surprised people are noticing, though. Okay. Just dump that on them. Unfortunately, that doesn't actually do as much damage as I'd like. But that's fine. Hello, boner minions. And associated bat creatures. You're not the knight. Neither am I. Just saying. Oops. Okay. Don't hang out in the damage zone. Because that's where they're shooting now. Hello! Can't do much about this. Now I can! Hello! Ah, there's a spiker. Why? Of all the things. They are the most inconvenient. I hated them in Hammerwatch 1. I hate them in Hammerwatch Heroes of Saskatchewan. Man. Ah. Okay, note to self, take that a little bit more seriously. They do a lot of damage to me. Luckily, there's kind of a process for them. Okay. Let's see. What was I gonna say? Oh, right. So, obviously, we live in a land of sequels, follow-ups, remakes, and whatever. What would be the worst movie to, like, tack on, like... You know how they have, like, Avengers Endgame coming out soon? Well, what if... Like, what would be the worst movie to have, like, Idaho attached to? Like, Avengers Idaho would almost be kind of a heartwarming thing, maybe? You know, probably, like, Bruce Banner and Black Widow retiring? Claymore, extra attack power and physical damage on primary attack. Yes, please. You know, just kind of living out their later days. It's almost like a rom-com. Except for at some point, Banner, like, hulks out. Monty Python, Idaho? I mean... I don't really know if that... Honestly, that would be good. If anybody was to make, like, just like a straight sequel, like, Monty Python and the Holy Grail goes to Idaho, like, I think that's the best possible case scenario you could ask for. Pacific Rim, Idaho. The Idaho Rim. Wow. Yeah, no, that... That would probably be pretty dull. Not gonna lie. Yeah, let's just dump the money. Jaws. Cloudy with a chance of meatballs. I mean, like, that would just be cloudy with a chance of potato. I could see it working. Amusingly enough, I like to make fun of Idaho, but of the states that we drove through, Idaho was actually really nice. I was quite impressed, actually, going through that state. You know, just generally how pretty it was. Which was the worst? It was either Nebraska or Wyoming. I'd tell you which, but I couldn't tell. It was too dark and too boring. It was just all flat. I was probably in the wrong section. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat that bit. And obviously driving at night. I guess there were parts of Wyoming that were actually quite pretty, but a lot of it was just nothing. Utah is always gorgeous. I will give it to Utah. They have a pretty state. I didn't get to see Salt Lake City. We kind of drove... We drove north of it. But, like... Oh, what was it? Red... It was like a red something or other. Ow! Whoa! Hi. I died fast. 50 Shades of Idaho. Yeah, that would be pretty amusing. Let's see. Anything here? So I could get Divine Protection. But I think I want to save up for probably the higher tier Consecrated Grounds. It lasts longer. It doesn't look like it gets any bigger. It does a lot more damage, though. What we really want to do is save up for the other one, though. Aragon in Idaho. I mean, that's... But that's, like... about the same? The Hobbit in Idaho. Lot less interesting of a movie, but you get to learn a lot about, like, Hobbit life. Okay, so let's switch characters. So, I've beaten... do we give Tasty Holidays another go? We could give Tasty Holidays another go. We got him a little bit of HP regen. We got him a little bit of mana regen. I could keep going with some other characters, but I think this is probably the best case scenario for Tasty Holidays. We've upgraded him pretty hard, too. Let's see. So which one summons minions? Strength in numbers. Interesting. Riposte. Pit fighters. Call upon a group of pit fighters to fight at your side for 15 seconds. Pit fighters have... Yeah. Alright. Come, pit fighters. Y'all are gonna go kill things for me. And I'm just gonna kind of follow along. Let's see if I can buy anything from the shop that increases my mana regen. Nope. I could reroll, but... Minion Myrmidon. Ooh, I like that. Yes.